Hello, hello, greetings and salutations. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome back if you're returning. Thanks so much for choosing to view this video. I am doing for you, I just recently received a 9 of Earth, August 2025 subscription box, and in that box was this Deadly Apothecary Oracle. Here's the box. Sorry for the glare. And this is poisonous plants as guides and healers. Priestess Moon. There is some designs on the sides of the box. And then the back of the box reads, explore the magical healing properties of deadly plants and discover how to apply them on an energetic level to your own life. In order to reach the light, you have to journey through the dark. Voyage with the priestesses of poison through light and darkness to work with their guidance through your most intense emotions and learn how to accept all parts of yourself. So this is a 36 card deck and it includes a guidebook. And this is from Rockpool Publishing. So this will be my very first video unboxing a deck of cards. I received it and asked if anybody would be interested in watching a flip through, and I did receive, dark cures lie within if you are willing to reap what you sow. So that's the inside of the box. And I received, sorry, I got off track. I received a note, a comment that someone would be interested in watching this video. So I figured I'd try my hand at this for you guys. I've not done one of these before. So we'll see how it goes. So this is our guidebook, and she's a little thick. So we have the front plate, Priestess Moon, Deadly Apothecary Oracle, Poisonous Plants as Guides and Healers. There is a note on poisonous plants. In these modern times, these plants must not be touched or consumed unless administered by a trained practitioner. There is a table of contents, an introduction, some notes on the divine feminine, the poisons and the antidotes, and then a little note with some lovely artwork here on how to use the cards. And then it looks like some layouts that you could use with this particular deck. There is a dedication dedicated to all who are challenged by life in human form on earth. Amen to that. It's easy to get caught up in the drama of our story and forget who we really are, limitless, shining souls. And then here is some more artwork and 5 signs that indicate the Deadly Apothecary Oracle is working. And I'll just read these real quick to you since it's short. 1, you recognize the behaviors in yourself and others, feeling compassion for both. 2, you can laugh at these behaviors and see things from a higher perspective. 3, you are no longer so easily offended. 4, you accept YL, not sure, your life maybe, and identify negative emotions without shame and as part of your human experience. Or maybe that's a typo and it's just you accept and identify negative emotions without shame and as part of your human experience. And you clearly express your needs and desires without having to resort to manipulative behaviors. And then this begins the actual description of the cards. For every human illness somewhere in the world, there exists a plant which is the cure. And that's a quote from Rudolf Steiner. And then we just jump into the poison, the antidote for each card. It gives you the botanical name, the energy, other names, traditional medicinal uses, and magical historical uses. So what we'll do is we'll go through the deck and I'll find a card that speaks to me particularly, and then we'll look in the guidebook and read that description and see how that works. And then this is just a download your free Oracle Reading Cards app, now available. So there's that. And we have these lovely red cards and more on the back of the box. A note on poisonous plants, and which is what I read to you from the guidebook. So we have those, and they're held together by this little red tab. And I will try to be as smooth as possible with this bum thumb I currently have. So without delay, I'm going to move these kind of off so we have a little clear space. And let's just dive in. So we have the first card is number 36. So we're going from first to last, or last to first. And this is Liberty Cap, and it says surrender. And then, oh, they're a little stuck together because they're new, hot off the press. And then we have, oh, this is lovely. You embrace change. That's really lovely artwork. Number 35. Number 34 is Cherry Laurel, Peacekeeper. These are pretty sticky right now, so let me see if I can make that a little bit easier. Number 33 is Holly, Allow Wealth. Number 32 is Hemlock, Psychic Protection. And these aren't super, like, some of the cards that I get are like super sweetie feeling, and these are not that. They're not super slick, but they're not sweetie either. They're a heavier cardstock, which is nice. And then we have 31 Castor Bean, oh my goodness, Release the Past. If I could speak, it would be great. Number 30, Nutmeg, Manifesting. It's really lovely. Interesting artwork. Number 29, Narcissus, Walk Away. Number 28, Black Branny, Catharsis. Number 27, Henbane, Away with the Fae. I like how they have their wings as the leaves of the plant. Just super kind of exciting. Oh, this is lovely. Mandrake 26, Obsession. Number 25 is Madonna Lily, Spiritual Superiority. We have the triple moon here. Number 24, Larkspur, Bright Star. '23 is Monkshood, Witchcraft. She's really lovely. I like that card a lot. Number 22, Belladonna, Accept Your Fate. '21, Opium Poppy, Share Your Light. Number 20, Tobacco, the Guru. 19, foxglove, magical thinking. Oh, look at that. Number 18, fly agaric, virtual reality. 17, giant hogweed, in/tolerance. So intolerance and tolerance together. 16, mistletoe, interdependence. I love these dark backgrounds. They really kind of make the artwork pop. Number 15, cannabis, the healer. Number 14, cuckoo pint, I believe. Sovereign boundaries. That's a new one on me. I've never heard that one. Number 13, thorn apple, embrace your weirdness. This might be the card that we come back to, because I let my freak flag fly on the regular, so people call me quirky. I call it weird. Number 12, poison ivy, psychic vampire. We all know a few of those, if we all don't have that tendency a little bit ourselves. Number 11, boggart posy, gossip and kindness. Interesting mix. Number 10, stinging nettle, rethink restriction. Number 9, snowdrop, go with the flow. Number 8, arum lily, courage of convictions. Number 7, lily of the valley, open your heart. Number 6, baneberry, just ask. I like that card a lot too. 5, angel's trumpet, open your mind. And so this is one of those, if you watch the unboxing video for the 9 of Earth box, we received a little library of incenses, and each one was a different poisonous plant theme, and this is one of those. And number 4, black hellebore, drop the drama. I feel like nowadays there's a whole lot of drama in the world, so. Number 3, hemlock water dropwort, trust that feeling. That's a really good one too. Number 2, death cap, step into your power. And lastly, we have number 1, destroying angel, soul contracts. All right, so let's pick one. I liked number 3, and I liked number 6 and number 13, I think it was. Let's see. Yeah, embrace your weirdness. All right, so we are going to take a look at those cards and see what our little guidebook has to say. I'm looking for number 3. So this is the hemlock water dropwort. Trust that feeling. So the botanical name is something that I'm probably not going to be able to pronounce. So Anathe crocata. The energy is quick, virulent, and startling. Other names for this plant is dead man's fingers or water hemlock. Its traditional medicinal uses, it was used in poultices to clean wounds, but is not employed in modern medicine, like a lot of things are not. Magical historical use, no known magical uses. A popular poison in ancient times, it affects the facial muscles and leaves its victims with a startling grin, often called a sardonic smile. Interesting. The poison. A sardonic grin is a smile that never travels to the eyes. Therefore, not everything is as it seems. Dropwort hides behind a seemingly innocuous facade, but once you scratch the surface, things can get ugly. Dropwort wears a mask of niceness and faux concern that leaves you wondering why you feel uncomfortable in Dropwort's presence, despite the pleasant character. Could it be because they are saying lovely things, socially acceptable things, while all the time wishing you ill with their thoughts? The antidote. Discernment is so important when you interact with characters such as Dropwort. Do not rely on Dropwort's words and how they present themselves. Instead, rely on how they make you feel. If you walk away feeling exhausted after Dropwort has been love bombing you, then alarm bells should be ringing. Even if the logical conclusions say they have your best interest at heart or you still feel uneasy, learn to trust that feeling, for it will always steer you right. Dropwort's games do not need to be played. Trust that feeling. I feel like I've had a few of those in my life. Don't have any real reason, but can't put my finger on things, but the energy is off and you just need to walk away or at least present some boundaries. And so number 13, we're going to dive into, and this will be the last one that I do. This is the thorn apple. Embrace your weirdness. So the botanical name is Datura stramonium. Energy is unique, powerful, and hallucinogenic. Goodness gracious. Other names, Datura, devil's trumpet, Jimson weed. Traditional medical uses. In some folk remedies, ointment of thorn apple was used topically to alleviate inflammation of all kinds. The magical historical uses. In ancient times, priestesses and oracles ingested the plant to help aid their prophetic visions. Its striking appearance is unmistakable and cannot be confused with others. So the poison for this card, Thornapple stands out from the crowd and is very self-conscious about it. Their appearance is unusual in some way, and they tend to dress drably so they don't draw attention. They have distinctive ideas and ways of dealing with life that others just don't appreciate and often feel misunderstood. They would love to express themselves more creatively through dress and fashion, but are worried they will be ridiculed further. The antidote. Thornapple was never meant to blend in. Their soul purposely chose to be a peacock in this lifetime. Once they embrace this and start expressing themselves fully, then, in time, they will realize their unique take on life will bring joy to themselves and others. We are not meant to be carbon copies of each other, all dressing, looking, and thinking the same. Thornapple was always meant to think outside the box and express themselves with outlandish outfits and ideas. When Thornapple embraces their weirdness, they pave the way for others to also express themselves in beautifully distinctive ways. That is really beautiful. I appreciate this card. I feel like this kind of speaks more to me, for sure. Always been a little weird, a little outside of the box, often wearing some questionable outfits that I just love, but others might not think so. But I do feel that, like the card says, when I do open up and kind of let my weirdness show, in my dress, in the way I think about things. Often spent most of my life feeling like an outsider. That it does, in fact, open up a safe space for other folks who might be a little bit more concerned about how others might think of them. And so most recently I wore a caftan to work, and one of the girls there says, "Oh, I have a caftan, let's wear one together," because she felt safer with me, kind of pulling out all of the bells and whistles. So yeah, so I love this card in particular. I'm excited to kind of use this and get acquainted with it, to see how helpful it is. I know I've mentioned to some in one or two of my videos about, working on some shadow work, and I know that's kind of in vogue right now. But it really is, I think, something that we all need to do, because we all come with our own trauma and our own learned behaviors, thought patterns, things like that. That it does help quite a bit if you are interested in actually moving forward, maybe breaking some of those patterns that maybe came in from your childhood, from a past life, whatever ancestral dealings that you're finding surfacing in your life, maybe emotions that you feel don't really belong to you. So I hope you enjoyed my very first card unboxing. If there was something else that you wanted to see, please leave me a comment. If you liked it, also leave me a comment, because I love reading your comments and responding to each and every one of them. I appreciate you taking the time to view the video, number one, and especially that you leave me a comment. It means the world to me. If you have not subscribed yet, please consider doing so. It does help my channel grow. It helps let me know that you guys like what you're seeing and that I should continue on. I found an old video that I never posted from a time ago, so that will be going up here soon. I have signed up for a few new boxes, one of which is pretty popular, one that I think is kind of not so popular. So I'm excited to receive those and do an unboxing on those when I get them for you guys. Again, thank you so much for your love and support and your kind words. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. And I'm not just saying that, not just whistling Dixie, which is probably not the best expression anymore, but not just making it up. I really do appreciate each and every one. So until the next video, wishing you all love and peace and light and health. Bye.